Welcome back to Lisa's Family Table. Today we're going to continue in our Easy Kitchen Hacks series, and I'm going to share with you a few really fun hacks. First, I'm going to show you how to make a healthy meatball recipe that has zucchini grated into it. I'm going to show you how to make some easy zoodles if you're on a low carb diet or you choose to eat lower carbs. I'll show you how to make your own zoodles. They're so much fresher than trying to buy them already pre-made in the store. So we'll show you how to make this recipe with and without zoodles. I also want to share with you one of the easy things that I tend to do. I had a baguette that I bought and we didn't eat the whole thing, so I ground up my breadcrumbs and I keep them in my freezer. So it's another little easy hack because they're a lot fresher than the things that you get in a can. But the can will work perfectly here as well. So let's begin. So I've already gone ahead and preheated my oven to 425. That will help us when I get my meatballs ready. I'm going to pop them in the oven. They'll cook while I make the marinara. I've already started my boiling water. As I mentioned, this is going to come together super quick. So we've got a pound of 85% turkey in the bowl. All right, and then as I mentioned, I'm going to grate some of the zucchini here. I probably won't take the whole zucchini, but you can use it for other things like dicing it up for salad and things like that. And you can see, look at all this beautiful zucchini. So as I mentioned, I've got my pound here of 85%. I'm going to kind of squeeze a little bit of the water. I'm not going to use all this zucchini. I don't need it all. And you can see there's water in it. And it's going to add plenty of moisture, so you don't need all that water. So give it a good squeeze. Eyeball it. Looks like for my pound, I'm doing about a half a cup of the zucchini. Okay. So we've got our zucchini in, putting our breadcrumbs into our meatball mixture. Now, on my other meatball recipe, you saw that I put milk in this. This doesn't need it. The turkey is already moist enough. The zucchini's adding plenty of moisture. You don't need it for this recipe. But the turkey doesn't have nearly the flavor, so we do want to add some flavor to it. So here I have a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of Italian seasoning that I'm putting in. For those that know me, know I like a little spice and put some red pepper flake in. You can withhold this if you don't like spicy food. It's not a lot. I've got some garlic that I'm just going to saute here and pull out later. And then I'm going to grate some cheese. Now you can also buy your cheese grated. That's super convenient. But I'm going to use my little tool that I love again. It's so easy. So we're going to grate up our cheese. Okay, so our cheese is done. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Try not to get my pepper thing dirty. Okay, I got it a little dirty and clean it. And just bring this together. Cookie scoop, oven preheated. My water's almost boiling. Everybody's hungry. Dinner's almost done. Make our little meatballs. You don't want to like compress them, right? You want them to be a little on the loose side so they don't come out dry and tough. Okay, almost there. Our meatballs are going to go in the oven. I'm going to give them a little sprinkle of salt just on the top. Oven is just a reminder, is on 425. These are really only going to take, 10 or 15 minutes, probably closer to 15 to cook through because they aren't real big. I'm going to go in and we'll start our sauce. Okay. Okay. In my pan, I've diced up one small yellow onion. You could do a white onion or yellow onion. I've got 2 cloves of garlic. I'm not going to chop them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in, and when they release their flavor, I'll pull them back out. Okay. Oven, my stove on. I'm going to get a little olive oil here. It's going to go in. And we just want our onions to become translucent. You don't want them to brown because it'll discolor your sauce. You want your sauce to be bright and red and flavorful. Before you put the tomatoes in, just reduce your temperature a little bit so you don't get, you don't wear it. I've done it a lot of times. And you could go just with 2 cans of crushed tomatoes if you don't want it to be a little chunky. I like mine a little chunky. I like the different textures. And this basil's for when you can it. And you'll see this in your cans of tomato like this too. Take it out. It's done its job. If you're gonna put basil in it, use fresh. Okay, put that in. Our sauce is almost done. Our meatballs are almost done. Our water is boiling for our noodles, and I'm going to go ahead and drop those, and I'm going to make our zoodles. So the thing is, you've got to get it centered on there in the center, and then you just start turning until you kind of get some motion going. Here it goes. Zoodles. Okay. And there's your zoodles. Sauce is done. Zoodles are done. I just love them. Look how, kids like to play with their food, right? I mean, if kids won't eat their vegetables, you make the vegetables fun, they will eat them. And you can see by using that quick little tool that is easy for cleanup, and it makes great zoodles. Let's pull our meatballs out. Welcome back to my table. Our zoodles, our oodles of zoodles. We've used our gadget. We've made regular noodles. We've made our meatballs. We've got our zucchini in our meatballs. We've taken our zucchini rind out of our meatball mixture in our marinara sauce. We haven't even expired 30 minutes. I've got a little parsley here, and I'm just going to plate this. And as I mentioned before, if you have a vegetarian in your family, don't mix the meatballs in, do them separately. And then that way everybody can have what they want. You can just serve theirs with this tomato sauce. It's very fresh, but it has a lot of flavor. From our table to yours, please keep cooking. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you can get notification of our upcoming videos. We post every Thursday, and you won't want to miss a single video.